This is the 2025 Toyota Tundra SR5 Crew Max Rally Edition. This Tundra is the beast you need if you're in the market for a new pickup. Combining the features you've become accustomed to in a Tundra, like a 5-star safety rating and a 6-ton towing capacity, pairing it together with the sleek features of the Rally package, including TRD tires, Bilstein shocks, heritage-themed badging and details throughout the truck, and much more. You'll be sure to ride off the lot in style if you select this bruiser of a pickup from Haley Toyota. Today, we're taking Carson Gallagher for a spin. The 6-foot forward is in his rookie year with the Dawgs, and the Cordis, Ontario native has 17 goals, 22 assists, and a plus 24 rating in 28 games this season for Roanoke. Carson, what's up, man?
How's it going?
Doing all right. How about you?
Good to see you.
I'm Mitch Stewart, and this is Driving with the Dawgs. Good to see you. Thanks for hopping in with me. It is absolutely buzzing over here at the rink today with the, I guess it's like a home and garden show, but
Yeah, it's looking pretty busy here.
but are you ready to go? A little Driving with the Dawgs?
100%.
You getting into town originally back there at the end of November, the Dawgs end up getting you in a trade with Pensacola. What was that first moment like when you found out that you were coming to Roanoke? What were those original conversations like when Dan got in touch with you and let you know that you were going to be a Dawg?
Yeah, pretty much, things didn't work out in Pensacola, and then, I called Dan a few times, and he just said, he's going to give me a chance. So I just kind of, take that chance and just got to run with it. And, I've been very fortunate enough, not only that, just to play with good players too. So it's been pretty good.
With this being your rookie professional season, I'm just curious to hear at this point, now that you've been in a couple of different locker rooms and maybe a few different systems, what do you feel like is one of those big lessons that you've learned here early on in your first pro season that maybe you didn't have with you back in October, but you feel like you've learned at this stage in the game?
Yeah, the one I'll say is definitely work ethic. You really have to, at this level, maybe I didn't realize it at the start, but you have to really put your head down and just kind of chip away every day and just work on something new or work on something the same every day. And it's hopefully it'll continue to grow here.
Yeah, and you talked about the work ethic, and I think that's kind of the MO of that line that you found so much success on this season with you and Tommy Municello and Matty O'Day. What's it been like getting to play with those two guys and to have the level of success that you three have found together?
Yeah, I feel like in this league it's kind of hard to get a line to stick, right? I've been so fortunate enough to even meet Matty and Cello and be able to play with them and find chemistry with them, and it's been unreal. And I know he's playing D right now, unfortunately, but hopefully we can get him back and we can keep this rolling because it's been a lot of fun.
Right now, I'll keep my fingers crossed, but second longest franchise point streak with 11 games active at the time of this recording. You just got the January Player of the Month for the entire SPHL. Only the third Dawg to ever win that award. When you start to have that level of success, what has it been like for you here to enjoy that kind of success out on the ice with Roanoke?
It's been great, yeah. I'm just kind of maybe teaching myself not to get too high. Just kind of, like I said, just keep doing what I'm doing. I'm pretty superstitious, so I'm just trying to just continue what I've been doing. But just having that mindset of every time you step on the ice, hopefully you're able to get a point or make something happen. So whatever's good for the team, whatever's going to chip in for the team, it'll be great. So yeah.
Goodness, yeah, I think they liked that answer, just judging by them blaring on the horn. But
just honking there.
Yeah, you start in Division I with Sacred Heart, and then you transfer to SUNY Plattsburgh, and then you end up making your way to U Sports, and you played your last year there in Toronto. What was that kind of stretch like for you in your college career? What kind of led to those decisions maybe to take a little bit of a different path before you got to the end of your college playing days?
Yeah, I played in a lot of places. All I can say is I've seen a lot of different levels of hockey, and this was definitely still a jump to the SP for sure, from U Sports to Division III. But like I said, it's just kind of the mindset of just not giving up, and being able to get an opportunity somewhere, and so it's been good in that aspect.
When you were at Plattsburgh State, you got to know Corey Doney there pretty well, and I imagine that was a welcome sight to have a familiar face here in the locker room with you when you got here back in the fall. What was your relationship like with him during college, and how has it been now that you guys have gotten to rekindle it here with the Dawgs?
Oh, it's been great. I mean, I didn't get to see him for a couple of years because he stopped playing, but I mean, he was a big part of the reason and putting a word in for me to get here. So hats off to him, and we've been great buddies. And yeah, we had a good connection in college. We met, and hopefully we can keep going, like I said. So it's been good.
It is Valentine's Day at the time of this recording, and I've got to hear it from the source here. If you're out and about maybe and you need a little help as a wingman situation, who are you looking for on the team to maybe help you find your Valentine here in Roanoke?
I feel like almost all the guys could easily help in that dressing room. He could easily help me, but I mean, I'm probably, if it was narrow it down to one guy, I would probably say my line mate who I've had chemistry with, on the ice, probably Matty O'Day. Hopefully maybe we could get chemistry off the ice. So, yeah, that's what my answer I'm going with.
If you had to pick a guy that you think has the best hair on the team, the best hair on the Dawgs, the best lettuce, who are you going with?
Best lettuce on the team. That's a good question. I have to, right now, top of my head, I mean, I honestly think Kells has some pretty good lettuce. Val's got some good hair. That's probably who I would say. I mean, a lot of the guys, Fordo's got some good hair.
A tough pick.
Yeah, it's a tough pick. So, I mean, you can pick any one of those guys.
What's it been like living with Jacob Kelly? And, of course, he's been here the past season before this. What's it been like for you and getting to get to know him a little bit better in those close quarters?
Oh, it's been great. I mean, it was great to meet. It's great meeting Kells, and, we're kind of starting to hang out a lot more, and, we actually have some dinners together, and, you're right, it is close quarters. So it's, you feel like you're almost walking on eggshells sometimes with roommates, but, not with him at all. I mean, we're both Ontario boys, so we both kind of get it. So it's been great to kind of hang out with him and get to know him a lot more.
When you get acquired by Roanoke and you make your way here with the Dawgs, and you've started to have this level of success, but also it feels like you've gelled really quickly with the team on and off the ice, but the fan base too has really started to grow an affinity for you very quickly here in your time with the Rail Yard Dawgs. What has it been like for you just getting to play here in Roanoke? What's that been like?
It's been great. I mean, the 5,000, 6,000 fans every game is really nice, and I definitely feel like your level of compete goes up just a little bit more, when the fans are cheering you on, and it just makes you play that much harder. And like I said, the fans have been amazing, and it's nothing I've ever seen like before in my career of hockey. So I mean, hats off to them. And like I said, hopefully we can do a good playoff run here as a team and keep going.
I was looking through your SUNY Plattsburgh bio, and they've got you listed as like a 10-sport athlete in high school. They said that you were a golfer, tennis, lacrosse, badminton, which I didn't even know they had like school teams for that. I mean, take me through that. I mean, what kind of led to you playing all those different sports growing up, and are you like bound for the Canadian badminton team maybe in another life? I mean, what's the deal there?
I'm not sure. I've always loved playing all the sports in high school. It was a lot of fun. I mean, badminton is so much fun, especially when you get to play it. But yeah, I was fortunate enough to be able to play like tennis, golf, badminton. Yeah, the only two I didn't play was basketball and football, but of course the big American sports. But yeah, I mean that was great. I mean, I got Athlete of the Year back to back in high school. So I mean, just like I said, just having a positive attitude for that, and it's been good to play those sports in high school.
Yeah, and I think it shows the competitive side of things for you, where it feels like anything you're going to get your hands on, you're down for it, that you want to play it. So, Carson, we're back at the rink here. I always like to kind of leave it open to the guys at the end. Is there anything I didn't get to, or anyone maybe that you wanted to shout out, anyone that might be watching this here today that you might want to give some love to?
Definitely shout out to family, Brent, Caroline, my mom and dad, and my brother Logan, and my sister Brianna. Happy Valentine's Day, I guess, and hopefully we'll see you guys maybe at family weekend.
Yeah, good deal, man. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Mitch.
it as always. Keep it rolling, buddy. And
Appreciate
have a good
man.
one.
Thank you, man.
Driving with the Dawgs is sponsored by Haley Toyota, the official ride of your Rail Yard Dawgs. Visit Haley Toyota online at HaleyHasItForLess.com and stay tuned for more episodes coming soon.